Hi, my name's Ruth Knight. Thank you for the opportunity to just share a few insights with you about what I've been thinking about and researching over the last few years when I've been looking at non-profit organisational performance and sustainability. The first thing that I've really been enjoying talking to people about, and this may not surprise you, is how we're leading change within our organisations. Change is constant these days, and it's certainly not going to slow down anytime soon. So as leaders, what are we thinking about in terms of our skills and our knowledge and our ability to lead the organisation through times of change? Are we creating trust and confidence in the leadership team so that the workforce is more open to change and less resistant? Are we having great change communication? Because we know that when staff are really getting the right communication, when they know why change is coming, when they know what is expected them, and they feel confident about developing new systems or whatever it is that the change is coming, they are feeling more confident. So how are we leading people through change, and what does that look like for our organisation? That's the first thing. The second issue that I'm really having a great conversation with people about is culture. There is enough evidence now to prove a strong link between culture, which is language, attitudes, behaviour within organisations, and that link between what we think and what we do with organisational performance. Because culture clearly is around how we have the positive relationships with others, how we look at problems, the decisions that we make, how we work with our customers and our beneficiaries. It really does affect everything that we're doing on a day-to-day basis. So is it the time now for leaders to think very intentionally about the culture that we need to create within our organisation? Are we communicating that with our workforce? Are we telling our staff what is the culture that we need around in this place? And how are we monitoring that culture and making sure that it is having the best outcomes for individuals, but the organisation as a whole? So workplace culture is an incredibly important conversation today. And the third thing is that I'm noticing a big issue around feedback. Most staff in surveys will say that getting feedback about their work and about the way that they're working at work is incredibly important to them. And yet I'm really seeing that we're struggling with people's ability to give feedback or give constructive feedback that allows people to really get more engaged with their work and really develop themselves as individuals, but also as teams. Unfortunately, in the past, I think we've relied on an annual appraisal system, and that's clearly not enough these days. People want constant feedback. They want to be supported to develop themselves and really challenge themselves. So do we have in our organisation the skills to be able to give feedback? Now that's up, down, across. We need to be able to give feedback within our teams, to our managers, to our direct reports. We need to have good feedback flows throughout the whole organisation so that everybody is constantly reflecting on that feedback and then learning about how we can grow and develop. So that's the third issue that I think we really need to be talking about. What are the systems and processes, and what is the culture that we have to give people feedback? And are we placing enough importance and emphasis on reflective practice? I've seen some incredible results for organisations that take this very seriously, and I think that it's beneficial for us as individuals, let alone as teams, to really understand the power of reflective practice and thinking about the feedback that we're gaining. So that's the three things that I just wanted to share with you, and I hope that's encouraged you to have some further discussions about those issues that I think will have a tremendous impact on your organisation if you take some strategy around those issues. Thank you.